Okay, before I go over the answers to today's science questions about my Galapagos penguin, I wanted to kind of point out, if you're having trouble figuring something out, a really good resource is Kittle. So I actually found this website all about penguins, and it really tells me quite a bit about them. But here's how I got here. So instead of searching on Google, when sometimes third graders can come across things that we don't want you to come across, we can go to something called Kiddle, Kiddle.co. Okay, when I type that in, this website will pop up, and you guys should know that because we've done it at school before. Then I can type in my questions. So let's say I want to know a Galapagos penguin. I want to know maybe their diet. Okay. Now when this pops up, remember you're going to have all of these choices here, and these are just blurbs like you find at the back of the book, or a book when you're reading it. So if you want to read that whole website, you actually have to click on the link. So if I read this and it sounds like it's going to teach me what I need to know, then I click on the website, and these websites should be kid-friendly since they came up on Kiddle, and now I can go and read all of that information. Okay, so if you need more information on your animal, or you're just interested and you want to find some more information, that's a really good resource. Now, let's close the computer. Do you like my Harry Potter cover there? And we will get going with our questions. So, the first one says list the body parts of your animal. And for this one, you can basically look at a picture of your animal and use your brain. So, my last question, I answered the Galapagos penguin. So now I'm just going to say, they have, let's see, a head, beak, wings, tail, body, and 2 webbed feet. And that's all that I need there. Okay, make sure you start with a capital letter and end with a period. What is your animal's body covering? Is the whole body covered in one thing, or are there different body coverings? So I'm going to say a penguin is obviously covered in feathers, except its webbed feet are not covered in feathers. That would be a little bit silly. So to use part of the question in the answer, it says, what is your animal's body covering? I'm going to say Galapagos penguins are covered in feathers. So, Galapagos penguins are covered in feathers. And then I'll put except their webbed feet. Okay, and I put a period at the end. Then I have my last question on this page. Is there anything else you want to add about your animal's description? And when I was looking on the Kittle websites before I made my video for you guys, there was something interesting that I found about their body. So penguin feet are set far back on their body. So I'm going to say far back. So they can steer well. It's kind of hard to write when you can't hold the paper still. Underwater. They kind of work like helping them turn and go straight in whichever direction they're going to go. Underwater, period. Okay, so now on this page, listen to how awesome my paragraph would sound if I remembered to use complete sentences and use part of the question and the answer. When I put all of these sentences together into one paragraph, it would say this: a Galapagos penguin is a bird. It is a bird because it is covered in feathers, it lays eggs, and the parents take care of the chicks. A Galapagos penguin weighs 4.4 to 8.8 pounds. They are 19 to 20 inches tall. The Galapagos penguin is black, white, and gray. They have a head, beak, wings, tail, body, and 2 webbed feet. Galapagos penguins are covered in feathers except their webbed feet. Penguin feet are set far back so they steer well underwater. And that would be a really awesome paragraph. Then we have just one more question that we're going to answer over here. And it says, is your animal an omnivore, carnivore, or herbivore? And what does that mean? So if you just look right here on the main page, or in the box if you're just looking on the computer, it tells me right here that its diet is a carnivore. Okay, so I'm going to start with, let's say Galapagos penguins are carnivores. But I have to remember to answer the second part of that question. So there's one sentence. I use that word in my sentence. Now it says, what does that mean? So I'm going to say that means. Do you guys know what that means? They eat. I'm going to leave a blank and put a period, and I will fill that in tomorrow because I'm going to ask you guys to tell me what I need to write there. What do carnivores eat? Do they eat just meat? Do they eat just plants? Or do they eat both? Let's see if you guys can figure it out. Or I guess I should say, let's see if you guys can remember. Okay? Go ahead and text me or send me your videos or whatever you want to do. Thanks, guys. Bye.